Hello, this is Mabel's Tables. How are you today? I pray that you are doing well and that your family is doing well as well. I pray that this year started off good with you, and I would like to say a hearty thank you to all of my subscribers, and I also would like to say a hearty and big welcome to any new subscribers that decided to come and sit around Mabel's Tables. Well, table people, I have a new charger decor for you today. Today, I'm going to show you how to take an old beat up photo and put it on your charger to save it. Do you know you can save this photo if you put it on a charger and keep it'll stay forever and forever. Now, this is my first charger. This is a picture of my sweetheart. This is one of my grandchildren that I put on a charger. This charger was all beat up. It was a blinged out pink charger. See the sparkles around there, the glitter on it. I had glitter in it and used it for on a table setting, but it got all roughed up. So what I did was took this photo and put it on the charger. I'm going to show this to you today so you can see. Okay, I'm going to put that right back there, and I'm going to push it back this way, and I'm going to show you my photo that I have today. Now, my photo today is the photo of my oldest daughter, and you see how beat up it is? And I had put it in between two pieces of, the acid paper. They said save your photos with acid paper, but look at what happened to it. It got all ate up, beat up, even in the acid paper. So I was thinking, oh, wait a minute. I got some more old chargers. I have a lot of chargers that I use because I was doing different things to make money for my family, and so I have a lot of chargers. So this is our oldest daughter here, and I'm going to do her on a charge, and I'm going to show you how I did this. Now, here is the charger. Look at this charger. It's all bruised, beat up. It's blinged out too, but look at the edges. It's just take a look at that. That is awful. So what I'm going to do with this, I'm going to show you how I put the picture on the charger. Now, on the back of the photos, you would know that they got two layers, and it's kind of old. See that layer there? You can just go to the back of your photo and put your finger there and start pulling, seeing it'll come off. And when you get that off, I'm just pulling it on off. I had already started it so you could see. And here, you just go here on an old photo, and it's not going to do anything to your photo but that make it stay longer. You're not pulling off the picture, even though I'm going to cut this. So you pull that off so the Modge Podge will stick to it. I'm going to lay that down and show you what you're going to need for this. You're going to need your Modge Podge for this, some scissors. You're going to have some extra glue sticks, okay? You're going to need your glue gun. And you're going to have some embellishments of your choice. Now, my choice is this because I have a pink glittered out charger there. So I'm going to use this embellishment. Well, okay, let's go ahead and get this fixed up for the charger. First of all, what I'm going to do, I'm going to cut this out like circular almost to fit my charger. And you see I pulled the paper off the back there. So let me show you again. You just grab it like this and it'll come off. Pull it off. There you go. And you just go on around and keep pulling it off. Now, once you get that all off, you see how my photo is torn everywhere. And I hate that. This is a good photo of our daughter when she was younger. I'm going to take my scissors. And you say, oh, you're going to mess the picture up. No, I'm going to take my scissors and go around. I'm not going to mess the photo up, I promise you. Because this is my baby, and I don't want to mess up her younger picture, okay? And I'm going to cut that all the way around like that. And you see where it's split there? I'm not going to cut her hand. I'm just going to go around. And that split is not going to be showing either. So once you round this out, you will see what it looks like. And you see I got that like that. So I'm going to go around it one more time because I want to make sure that it's good. You see that split there? That split is not going to be there either. Once you get everything cut the way you want, it's not going to be there. And I'm going to cut it down again because the background is not really a good background, so we're just going to keep cutting until we get it where we want it to be. And then I'm going to take my charger here and I'm going to place it and see how much more I need to take off for it to fit really well inside the charger. So I'm seeing that we need to get a little more from here. So let me go ahead and take a little more off from there. So I'm going to start right here. And that background is no problem because it's not really a good background anyway. So I'm just going to take it on down to here. Okay. Make sure everything is in. And I'm going to go right here. Going to go right here and cut this off because it's beginning to split as well. I'm going to make this a beautiful, beautiful photo. Now, if you have a background in your photo, try not to cut off all of your beautiful background. But as you see, this background is just like this. There's nobody standing back there, or there's nothing really back there that you really want to see. What I'm trying to do is get a good cut off of a good picture to fit on my charger, okay? And I'm cutting it on down some more. There you go. So now we're going to take this and put it to the charger again and see what happens. Now you see the difference right there? That's how that's supposed to look on that charger. See how it fits right in there? Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to take some Modge Podge and I'm going to actually slather it everywhere on this picture. Let me see, make sure I got all the, let me see, make sure I got all that second layer off, because that's important that you get that first top layer off on that picture, because it'll help it stick better if that's not on the back. And with these older pictures, it's easier to pull them off. There you go. See, I'm pulling that off without harming the picture. It's just like when you're doing the tissues to the plates, and you pull off that first layer of tissue. This is the same identical thing. You're going to pull that on off. There you go. And you're just going to grab it again. And with a picture, you're probably going to have to keep going for a while to get all of that off. With a picture, you're going to have to keep going because the picture is old and you don't want to tear it that much. But you want to get some of that off so it will stick. And you don't want to split it anymore because you don't want any more damage to the picture than you need to have. Because this is like a legacy for you. Well, it is to me. The pictures of my children when they were young and in high school is very important to me. So I try to preserve them all as much as I can. I chose this picture because she is the oldest, and I tell you, not trying to say she's old, which she would have a fit, but she is. So I pulled all that off, and you see that all this is going to be fixed. You don't worry about it. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to turn it on that side, and I'm going to slather the Modge Podge on the back of it. So here we go. And I'm going to use my brush, and I'm going to put some Modge Podge down here. I'm going to use a lot of Modge Podge because these pictures are hard to really put on different things when you start working with them. They're kind of hard to work with. So what I'm doing here is just putting the Modge Podge all on the back. Heavy. I'm going to put the Modge Podge on heavy because I really want it to stick, don't want it to come off, and don't want to mess up my beautiful, beautiful daughter's picture. So you see, I'm putting it all over. Make sure it's all over the pictures, even to the edges. If you get some on the charger, it doesn't matter because you know what? You're going to embellish the charger, so it really don't matter if you get some on the edges, as it doesn't matter. Okay, so we're going to go here. Make sure you get it covered really, really well. See what I'm doing? All the edges and all. Okay? Once you get that covered like that, what you're going to do, you're just going to take it and flip it over into the position that you want it. Now, because it's, put it in the position that you want it. And I will tell you, these edges are hard to get down on these pictures. This is going to be your worst thing, getting these edges down. There you go. You just keep smoothing it, and it's going to move around because it has to dry. Okay? It has to dry. And just keep smoothing the edges. Keep smoothing your edges. Push them up the way you want it. Put it in position the way you want it. And you can just take that extra Modge Podge and put it around the edge. You don't waste anything. Take that extra Modge Podge and put it around the edge. Just put it all around the edge like that. There you go. Put it all around the edge. And it's going to soon start setting up. There you go. It's going to soon start setting up and dry. And you put it on your picture as well, because you know the Modge Podge is going to keep the picture from going out. There you go. There's your picture. It's going to protect the picture too. Put it all around. And it's going to really seal that picture in. And you take your finger and take out any crease that you don't want in there. Take the crease out. But I like it. I think it's doing good. Well, okay, now we're going to wait for this to dry. And then we're going to start embellishing it. There you go. Okay, now there you have it. You got the Modge Podge everywhere, even on the picture itself. Okay, so I'll come back with you. I'm going to let this dry, and then I'll be back. Okay, it's all dried up. See there, isn't that pretty? See how it shines? And what I did was started putting the bling wrap around there to showcase it, because it's all dried up. It's all dried up. So now what I'm going to do, you see where those rough edges are, and you see where it had overspill here, there. It just, the charger was just messed up. So what I'm going to do with this, I'm going to put it down, and I'm going to start putting bling wrap all the way around. I'm going to put bling wrap all the way around. I'm going to do the first layer, and then I'm going to let you see that, and then I'm going to finish it off camera and come back and let you see the finished product, so it won't be so long and you won't have to look at a really, really long video. Because I know with everybody trying to get their videos up, it's not easy trying to see all your videos, your subscriptions, and people that you have subscribed to. When one person have long videos, we're trying to help each other gain as much as we can and much time as we can. But if you're trying to see 3 and 4 videos in one day, or whatever, we don't need to hog up all the time, because we're all working for the same goal. So when we can, we try to have as less time on these videos as possible. So I'm going to show you what it's beginning to look like, and then I'm going to go off camera again and finish it up, and then I'll come back with the finished product. Now you see how that's beginning to look. I put that around there. I'm going to cover all this, I'm going to cover all of this, and all of that, and make it look beautiful, just like I did this one. Okay, so I'll be back when I'm finished. You see, and I'm just using my hot glue gun to do this with, because you have the Modge Podge on it, and actually that Modge Podge is going to help that glue stick. Look at this. It helps it stick even more because you have that on it. So I'm going to go away and finish all of this, and then I'll be back. I'm sorry for putting my face in the way. My eyes are not good as they used to be, and they're just not doing what they're supposed to be doing. Okay, I'm back, and I finished off the picture. Here it is, all finished up. I put my embellishments all the way around it. See that? And look how pretty that is. And they're not going to come off. They're on real good because, you have the Modge Podge on that as well. And then you put the hot glue on. I use my glue gun to put my embellishments on. And they are really stuck because, you have the Modge Podge on it too. So this is my picture on a charger or a picture on a plate. And this is going to save your picture because I put Modge Podge over the picture as well. And that's going to save your picture. I mean, it's going to last. No water can get on it and disappear. It's really going to last. So this is my oldest daughter here. And that's her. And this is one of my baby grandchildren here. And I put them on a charger plate. See what you can do with old scuffed up charger plates? You don't have to throw them away. It's a lot of things that you can do with those old charger plates. Please don't throw them away. Keep them and find a purpose for them. God is so good. If you would pray and ask him, he will give you a design for anything that you want to keep from throwing it in the landfill. This is Mabel's Table saying, please don't forget to pray for someone else besides yourself. And always know that God is alive and well, and that he is still totally in charge of this world and of any world to come, God is still in control. Mabel's table saying, adieu.